Hi there. So now I'm going to show you how to make a simple Mortal Kombat classic Sub-Zero mask, which you can also use as a makeshift face mask during the COVID-19 outbreak. So first, you have to have a design. So here are some of my sketches. So here is my simple sketch for the classic Sub-Zero mask. This one is used by the elder, the older brother of the two Sub-Zeros. There are two Sub-Zeros. Okay, so we're going to make the classic version. So here is a simple sketch. So this is blue, blue, and blue. This one is black. So here we have my scraps, rubber foam scraps. They are 5 to 6 millimeters each. This is a royal blue rubber foam, or what they call linso. This is approximately 5 to 6 millimeters thick. So I've already traced the parts. So here we have the parts for the cheeks of the mask, one left and right. And here is for the outline of the front part of the mask. This is for the nose bridge, and this is for the lower front of the chin. Then we have the part for the edges of the nose bridge, then the eyes, cheekbones, and the upper cheeks. So I'll begin by cutting this part for the cheekbones. This is a freehand project. So I used a school grade pencil. I need to have a clean cut. So this is for the nose bridge. I need to have a slanted cut. Slanted cut. A clean cut. An ordinary cut for this part is okay. So here is the finished part. Then I'll proceed with the cheek part. I need to have another slanted cut. regular cut for this part. Regular cut for the inner frame. So now we have the two cheek plates, armor plates for the mask. I remove the inner part here and here. These are left and right, or like right and left. Now let's proceed to the front part of the mask, for the breathing area. So I already made a pattern. So one tip is, when cutting, you should first cut the outer, then cut the inside. Slightly cut the first few slices. Just use light cuts, light slices. Do not push too hard. When using a cutter or X-Acto knife, so we have the front part of the mask. I'll cut this later and get the frame. First, we have to cut the main front part. The next step will be painting the parts using spray paint. So I have a blue acrylic epoxy paint. So I finished cutting the pieces, then painting these 6 pieces. Now we'll proceed with gluing the pieces together. So I marked the pieces. So this one belongs here. So I place arrows. So I use a super glue, Sayano acrylic, better known as super glue or instant glue. So I glued some parts first. So I already glued this blue part with this black front part. Then we'll glue this here. This is the front part of the mask. You have to wait for the glue to settle in. This is the finished product of the gluing, painting, cutting of the parts, the blue parts and the black part. So I painted it with a second royal blue layer. Next will be putting these pieces of fabric inside the cheek frames and the front mouthpiece. This is the finished Sub-Zero mask without the clips for the straps or garter. So here we have the second layer of royal blue painted on the blue rubber foam. We have the black fabric and the black rubber foam for the front part of the mask. So you can attach either 1 or 2 or 3 clips here per side, where you can attach a garters or straps or even strings or laces, shoelaces. So this is a modified Sub-Zero mask. There. You can use it as a face mask or even a cosplay. Here are my other face mask I made during the quarantine period. So here is my red hood. It's not actually accurate. The Outlaw Rebirth red hood mask. Then the classic Sub-Zero mask. This is my Snake Eyes third or second visor. I made this way back in 2009. Then this is my modified blade without the teeth. Way back in 2008. And this, I bought these goggles, ski goggles or gun, airsoft goggles for Agent Zero, which I also use for Snake Eyes Commando version photo shoots.